Hey everybody, it's Scott. I hope everyone's been having a better week than I have. Um, I've just been running into problem after problem. My computer keeps crashing. My tablet doesn't want to work with my computer. Um, and I can't get software to work. It's been a pretty rough week. Um, I have managed to work on some of the visual assets for the game. I've been working on some of the character sprites for the game. I know that someone asked about that during or in the comments of my last preview. So let's take a look at that. Um, these are the elves. These are all for one character. He's a simple little swordsman. Um, he well, I'll just show you. He walks a lot like Wah. It's almost the same character model. Couple of changes, very obvious changes, of course, but this elf, like I said, is a swordsman. So he uses a sword. He attacks Wah. I plan on making this sort of a uh, roaming mob. So they'll patrol back and forth, and when Wah gets close enough, it'll run after him for a little ways and try to attack it. You are no doubt looking at this guy right now because he's flashy and red. He's one of my favorites, actually. This is the Kamikaze Elf, and he's sweating because he knows he's about to blow up. What this one does is once Wah gets within a certain range, once the player gets in a certain range, it will begin running at him, at which point, when he comes in contact, he will explode. Which brings us to some of the other assets. When the elves die, they go poof like that. And when the Kamikaze elves die, they go boom. With the elves, what I'd like to do is, I'm trying to color coordinate them. So the ones that, obviously the swordsman is gray and the Kamikaze is red. But I'd also like to make a maybe an archer or a mage, which can attack Wah from a distance. That might be like purple or green or something like that. But I haven't gotten that far yet. I may actually change the clothing for that one because I feel like a robe would be more appropriate for that. You have, of course, already seen Wah. Wah will have the ability, at some point, the ability to defend himself from oncoming attacks. I haven't figured out how to implement this yet, but I'm working on it. I did mention in the last video that I was having some issues getting Wah into the game, because when I imported him, he would come in as this ugly pixelated thing. I have resolved that for the most part. I found out, I can maybe show you, where did I put it? Right. I found out that if I make the the standard max size, I'm not really sure what that means, but the standard max size is 1024. I found that if I boost it up to 4096, it fixes that problem almost completely. The only problem I'm having right now is there's a bit of a white edge around Wah for all of his sprites. So yeah, we'll get to that in another minute. You may be able to notice that the wall texture for the foreground blocks has changed. I made that a little while ago after the last update. I don't like it. I'm going to be changing it. It doesn't fit the style very well. I want everything to have kind of this heavy outline to it, and this just doesn't do the trick. So yeah, I'm gonna play the game a little bit. I'm gonna show you the few things that have changed. There really hasn't been much changed, just because of my myriad of hardware problems. I'll apply it. Right away, you'll notice that Wah is in the game. Like I said, I was able to put him into the game with marginal success. It is currently not responding to my controller for some reason. Oh, there we go. So yeah, as you can see, he's got animations for everything. I need to fix this. It goes on too long. It should only happen once, and the timing is, I'm pressing the button right now and it's not doing anything, so I have to figure out how to work with that. One of the other things I've been working on is this platform. This platform was here the last time I showed this, however it was just a platform and nothing more. This thing acts weird. It was a platform and nothing more. What I've been trying to do is make it a one-way platform, so like this. First glance, that looks like it works perfectly. It is very far from perfect. As you can see from here, it just, if I come at it the wrong direction, it just acts funny. I have to be directly underneath of it and not moving in order for it to behave correctly. And of course that happens occasionally, where I just completely fall off the game. So yeah, that's pretty much all I got right now. My plans for the future are to, of course, work on the texturing for a lot of the stuff. I'd like to get rid of the white outline. I have a couple of ideas of how to do that, but I won't go into that here, just because there's no need to. So yeah, I think that's about it. I will end this video, I guess. I don't know what else to say. Thanks for watching. And this is Super Wahh.